What are you doing here, you guys? We're in Miami. Oh my God, I guess we ended up in Miami. Hey, episode 7 is live. Be sure to check it out on YouTube, Instagram, podcast, Apple Music, Spotify. What else am I missing? YouTube. People are Instagram. Like, comment, share. We win a free shirt at the end. Oh, su madre. You? No. What? No. What? Alright. Let me get into that shit too, because I never got a shirt yet.
We are back.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're back with a new one.
It's been a long
What's going on, you guys?
Hey, man, baby, it's been a while. What you been
Good, bro. How been you? First of all, let's do a little update.
Yeah.
How you been, Junior?
My name is not Junior, baby. My name is Tiffany.
Oh, fuck.
Hey, you. How you been, buddy?
My name is Berto. Shout out to Berto. I've been good, baby. I've been good. What you been up to? How you been,
Good,
LeBron?
bro. LeBron James.
How you been, baby? What you been up to?
Good, bro. So.
Let me take...
Look, he's fucking taking this sip.
I need to know how to take a sip.
Oh shit!
Keep rolling.
We gotta.
Before we start, ladies and gentlemen,
We already started.
this is my boy Oso Mañoso to my right.
What's up, baby?
El Don. We got Mr. Mighty Duck, El Patito. And you got me, Tiffany.
Tiffany, your locks are beautiful, baby.
Thank you, baby.
What that mouth do?
Hey, that's
Hey, turn that shit off.
our producer in the back's like, shut the fuck up, man.
Oh, and a special shout out to our man in the back. The man
Shout out, Anthony.
Anthony. Hey, come here, baby. Come here, baby.
Come say hi to us.
Anthony.
There is the man of the hour.
That's not Anthony,
El monito
but-
malo. El monito malo.
So, given,
We doing spooky talks or
of
what?
course, baby. Listen, we got Halloween around the corner.
It's the season.
It's when's Halloween? Like Sunday?
Yeah, Sunday.
Sunday, right?
Yeah,
And when do we go to Miami? I go. When's
Well, you leave
Let's
2
let
days.
them know. Let's let them know that we're going to Miami, bro.
Yes,
we
yes,
would know
yes.
that.
So we're doing
Friday. We're going Friday.
we're doing a little
You're going Thursday, right?
FA trip to Miami.
It's Miami,
El Oso, I land there Thursday. These guys get there Friday, and then we come back Sunday for the festivities. The
It'll be a good
spooky
time.
festivities.
It's gonna be a good time.
Something quick just to get out the way. But
It's actually my man's first time on a plane.
yeah,
I'm proud of him.
Is it really?
No, it's not. What the fuck?
Oh,
I'm Salvador, bro. I do it all the
You're
time.
from El Salvador? Really?
Las playas negritas, baby. Catch me there hanging
Those
out.
don't look.
Su madre.
Pero,
I'm checking. Looks good, boys. We're doing good.
So, who wants to go with the first story? Let's.
Well, let's rewind a bit. So obviously we have Halloween around the corner, and we wanted to do an episode that kind of revolved around some scary shit. Given how FA is, man, we have tried to get on so many different guests, but given the nature of our chat, given the nature of our friends, you know, nothing ever goes as planned. Nothing ever works out, and everyone always fakes on us, and we fake on each other.
Which
so
is why it's Fakers Anonymous.
But we are here today to. You wanna tell a little story, Pato, or what?
You want me to start, or you want Isaac to start?
Let's
Let's go that way.
Yeah, let's go left to right. Left to right. We're gonna do some of this. I don't care what it's about, just like spooky shit, bro. Spooky shit.
Stop.
Spooky shit.
well, I don't know. So, this happened, I think, when I was like in 7th grade.
Oh God, I know what you're gonna say.
It's with his old best friend. I'm not going to say a name.
Say a name.
No, I won't say his name.
Okay.
Who? Tell me. I want to fucking know.
Oh God, he's jealous. Why'd you get him jealous? Why'd you get him
I want
jealous?
to fucking know, man.
I don't fucking know you, man. I don't know you.
Shout out to that guy. I know who you are.
No, he's a good guy.
Did he
But
bug
I was hanging out with
Mr.
him.
Miyagi car wash? Or?
Oh, somebody.
What did you say?
Nope, nothing.
So we're hanging out. We're hanging outside. We get home. I'm scared as shit because my parents told me to get home early. I'm like, oh fuck, we gotta sneak in. It's me, that guy, and I forgot who else was there. I think it was an old buddy of ours named Steven. And we sneak into my own house, and I'm like, yo, quiet down. My parents upstairs sleeping.
I can't fucking breathe in this thing.
I can't either.
You gonna take it off?
Fucking head, no, I gotta leave my shit on.
You want to take it off or take it off?
My
I'll
hair's
keep it on
fucked
for a
up.
bit. I'll keep it on for a bit.
All right. If you pass out on me, I know.
I'll keep it on for a bit. I'll keep it on for a bit.
Pass out on purpose.
No.
So we're there,
suing the
and
homeowner.
I hear my name. And my house at the time is big as shit. It was big as hell. And I hear Junior. I'm like, what? And I go to the stairs. I'm like, hey mom, it's me. We're home. We're just hanging out. We're just watching TV. And then literally, I'm having a conversation with this fucking noise. They're like, okay. And I'm there. I go sit down on the couch, and I hear the garage.
Wait. So you go into the house, right?
Yeah.
You hear someone
sneak in because I'm fucking scared as shit. My parents would get me.
Oh, because it's late. Okay.
Yeah, it's late.
So it's late. You sneaking into the house just so the viewers can see, and you hear someone say Junior.
Junior.
Call you twice.
Be smart about this.
And then what did you say?
I go to the stairs. Hey mom, it's us. We're here watching TV, hanging out. This is the normal shit.
Did it reply?
Yeah, I'm like, oh, he said okay. I'm like, okay, mom, I'm down here. And I go. That's why I walk back. And as we hang out, like probably less than 10 minutes goes by. I hear from the
Garage.
the garage. The garage. I'm like, oh shit.
Oh fuck.
But en ese tiempo, bro, I'm like, I was freaked out, but rebellious ass motherfucker, bro. I was like,
Yeah, you got tats all over.
I was like, I fucking scared out.
Wait,
So you.
so you hear the garage open, which means that your parents just got home.
Yep, no one was fucking home.
So you had a conversation with somebody by yourself.
That's it. Yeah, fucking. Estaba
Was
loco. No, it wasn't Vito. Vito was in the fucking living room hanging out.
No way.
Do you think that you like just heard it, or like it was like in your
It was
imagination?
literally like
Oh my God.
someone calling my name. That's the reason why I responded.
This reminds me of a fucking one of the stories that I have. But I'll let you finish.
No, that's it, bro. They got home. I'm like, oh shit. That freaked me out for like that moment, but then,
Well, let me.
motherfucker, I forgot about it.
Let me just ask y'all right now. You guys believe in witches?
Would you?
Be honest.
Listen, dude, I'll be honest. I believe in anything.
Even crystals?
Motherfucker, I believe in the fucking paranormal activity, bro. I believe in that fucking movie.
I think witches exist for real.
I think witches exist
I'll
from
believe.
personal experience.
Oh,
From a personal
hell
experience.
no. Wait,
No, did ask. From
So hold on. Before we hop onto you, Junior, do you anything else to add to that story?
No, that's it. That's the
You
only
didn't
thing
freak
that
out?
happened.
You didn't sanctify the house?
Nah, bro. I mean, the typical shit my parents do when they bite.
No
they get in the
way.
crib.
Like, oh, so you told her? You're like, did you tell your mom?
No, I never told him.
Oh, you're fucking stupid.
Oh my God. So,
Baby, I live in the Berg now, baby.
no, yeah, he did move. He's right. But you never had another encounter like that again?
No, I mean, tengo algo en mi casa now that something happened, but I'm gonna let y'all tell something.
Okay. He has another story coming in.
Just one more. That's it. I'm basic as you.
Okay.
All right, so we'll hop to you, Pato.
Yeah.
All right. So, this is more not here in the U.S. I went to Colombia to visit my family. This was 2015 summer.
Shout out to the
Right?
family
2015 or
Colombia.
2016?
No.
When was that? 2016? I want to say 2016. I had a blast. I had actual blast. Saw
Cousins and
family.
shit over there, right?
My aunt just bought some land and built a house. She built a house from scratch on that land. Supposedly it was from some. The story is the house was inhabited or uninhabited because the owner died in that house. So the parent, the sib or the son and daughter wanted to sell the house or the land. They sold it. My aunt built that sucker up nice. 10 rooms. There's a second floor, like exclusive, shower, everything. It was top notch, because it's cheap over there. Well, This was towards the end of the trip. I had been experiencing some weird stuff in that house without really like paying much attention to it. Like, you know, when it happens, you're just okay, whatever.
Just like little shit.
Yeah, little smart. So like
Nothing to like really alarm you.
Like, you know, you might think it's a mouse. They had a little dog. You know, name is Toby. Shout out to Toby.
CRP.
So the fork would fall. You know, you would hear.
Wait,
a
quick,
chair.
stop. Toby. How'd they pronounce Toby in Spanish? Toby?
Toby. Why?
Ven aquí, Toby. Toby.
Yeah.
Toby.
Toby.
Toby, ven acá, Toby.
Anyways.
Such a white dog name.
Yeah. So let me get back to the point. It was towards the end. It was actually my last day in that city. So it was my last day in that house before I went to Cali, where the airport is, so I can fly back out. It was about, it was my last time. So I saw my cousins one last time. The city's Tuluá, which is a little city. It's a little off city. Well, anywho.
Is this scary happening yet? Or?
It's about to. Relax. Let me milk it.
But estaba caliente, bro.
Yo, I was like, damn. Oh shit.
Hey, dude.
So I get there. So we go out.
Disgusting shots.
Fuck you guys. So I get back to the house with my cousins like at midnight, 2 a.m. and they leave. I'm walking in.
I'm sorry, you just made me laugh. Okay.
You fucking ow. Fuck. So, I lost my fucking train of thought. Tiffany.
You fucking little Toby, dude.
Sorry.
No. Okay, I'll get to the good part. I'm coming inside the house and it's all, the lights over there are trash. You can't see anything when you're in dark room. You're walking in, I go through the hallway and I'm going upstairs to my bed. As I'm showering and I'm, out of the shower,
Something
I hear, no, I hear from the distance.
Oh, no, fuck that.
Oh. Yeah, this happened, dude. This is worse. It gets worse.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I'm coming. I'm like, okay, I heard something, but I'm gonna act like I don't know anything. 10 seconds later, I hear it right next to my ear.
Shut up.
That ass, dude.
Chill out.
Look, my fucking hairs. I go back downstairs. I sleep with my grandma. I didn't give a fuck. If they're gonna catch me, they're gonna catch me. So I don't give a fuck. And that was my story.
What the fuck? What?
That's it?
Yeah.
But
So someone goes, and that's it?
I
Yeah.
was scared the whole time, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Jesus Christ. What the fuck, bro? You built that shit up like, fuck it. You were gonna be like, ah.
Disgusting
That's
shit.
That's my second story. What the fuck? We all have two stories.
Oh, we all have two?
Tell me your story.
Okay, I'll tell you my story.
It better be better than mine.
Well, mine's not so really like scary
Here we go.
as much as like I don't know how to explain it. So we used to live in these apartments in Alexandria. He goes, what do you fuck?
I'm agreeing with you. I'm like, oh no.
So we lived in these apartments, right? In Alexandria. They were called I'm gonna keep it out of the story.
Say the fucking name.
Okay, Bush Hill Apartments.
Okay.
Oh.
So we were there. I think it was like.
Stop making fucking.
Are you letting me tell my fucking story?
Let him tell your
I'm not
story.
listening.
Fuck.
Oh, he's upset.
All right, I'm upset. Turn the fucking shit off, Mike.
Okay.
No, what the fuck, Gus? I'm joking. So, we're watching TV, or I think we're playing. Me and my brother, my older brother, we're watching like TV or some shit, right? And it's like maybe 2 a.m. My parents are asleep. My oldest brother had just came back from college, and he was sleeping as well. He had like literally just gotten home, so he went straight to sleep because it was like a 3-hour drive. So we were watching like a movie or some shit. It was like 12 hours, like maybe like 11, 10. My brother, we hear like, so in the apartment, it's kind of set up like you have this sliding glass door that takes you out to the park and kind of like, it's like a big, where you kind of like a hangout area where you can see all the rest of the apartments and stuff.
A playground.
Yeah, like a playground, but it was you can see all the apartments, so it was kind of like a play area.
Right.
So, and usually that's how it kind of was like growing up. Like, we were so accustomed to like people knocking on our door, on our sliding glass door, rather than our front door, because that's kind of how we would really enter the house, through the glass sliding door, right? So, like I told you, it's like 12 a.m. and we hear like a knock on the door. And me and my brother look at each other like, what the fuck? And at first we were like really scared, super scared. And we're like, what the fuck is going on? So we look, and we had like, you know those blinds that go that you drag?
Don't tell me you opened it, please.
So they were all closed, right? Because at night my mom would come and she would always bitch at us like if they weren't closed, so we would have to make sure they were closed.
Yeah.
So we're like, yo, that's fucking scary. Me being the pussy I am, I was like, I want to go to mom's room. I'm gonna fucking run off. And my brother's like, no, stay here with me. So they proceed to knock again.
The hell?
And we're like, but this time they say something. They're like, oh, Fairfax County Police. And we're like,
Please tell me it gets scary.
It gets scary.
Okay.
Because it wasn't really the police.
Oh, fuck, it was a ghost.
And we were like,
it was the ghost of the police.
You're so stupid. And we're like, and you know, I feel like it was someone like trying to get us to open the door. And because if the police really came to your house, why the fuck are they using like the glass door? Why don't they use your front door? Right? So my brother had the logic to be like, nah, it's not the police, because if the police would knock on the front door, they're not gonna knock on your fucking back door that leads to the park. They just want us to like check the door. So we literally stood there for like 5 minutes doing nothing. We turned off the TV and like it was a couch like this, kind of like this, and we were just there waiting in the dark. And we're like, what the fuck? So we waited for 5 minutes and they're like, okay. And he told me if nothing happens, we're just leaving. We're going back to our rooms. But this time, so there was a glass here, the sliding door here.
Yeah.
The kitchen was behind the TV, like the wall behind the TV, and there was a small glass window that saw outside to the park. And now the knock came on the kitchen window. It wasn't on the big window. And we were like, oh hell, fuck, no.
And your parents were knocked out at the time?
No, my parents were knocked out. It was like 12 a.m. I think we were playing like Grand Theft Auto.
Ooh,
So we're like, oh hell no. So my brother finally said, okay, I'm gonna go check. So he goes to go check. And there was no one there. Like, he's like, no one's here. And I'm like, oh, okay. And he's like, what the fuck? So he was quiet for a while. And I was like, what the fuck's going on? On the big window, where I was at. Because I stayed on the couch and he went around to the kitchen. And I was like, JP, they're right here. And he comes out. And then he's like, now he's starting to like pick up his, what do you call that word?
Intuition.
With an A? Adrenaline?
Adrenaline.
Started picking up his adrenaline. So he goes like this. He slides open the fucking windows. Nobody. Absolutely nobody. So we were like, okay.
Nobody at all.
Nobody at all. So okay, someone's fucking with us. So he opens the door. He unlocks the door. Checks left. Checks right. Nobody. No, bro, there was no way they fucking escaped that quick. Nobody. He was like, what the fuck? And he's like, let's go wake up Mike, my oldest brother. So we go wake him up, and he's like, no, Just leave me alone. It's nothing. You guys are fucking around. Leave us alone. Leave us alone. And as we're in the room with him, another knock. This time the front door. No, the front door. And then my dad wakes up. Now my dad, he's like, who's here? Who's here? You know, kind of like, he gets out the door. He's kind of like groggy, you know, like sleepy and shit. And he's like, ¿Qué está pasando? ¿Qué está pasando? Asking who's knocking at late. So then my dad goes to the front to check through the little peephole. Nobody was there. So we proceeded to go to bed. And we think it was people fucking with us. Just maybe like a neighborhood friend or something kind of just fucking with us. So after the knocks in the front, that was it. That was kind of the night. Nope, they never fucked with us again. Right. So we thought it was probably just, you know, like I said, neighborhood kids. Cool!
But
yeah, that's what we thought. We thought it was just, I think it was someone fucking. I don't think it was paranormal. That's why I said it wasn't spooky, but it was creepy because we were fucking freaked. I imagine someone fucking with you and knocking on different doors, and then they try to be the police. And what makes it even more creepier is that my mom got robbed. Her purse got robbed from that front door, from that glass door, like a year or two prior to that. Someone came into our house and took her purse. So we were like freaked out about it.
What the fuck?
Either way, that's my first story.
All right. We have all passed the story. Hey, Gus, you got a story for us? Oh, he's saying no. He's camera shy. He's camera shy.
Fucking pussy.
He's camera shy. Let's continue on.
I'm gonna be honest. This fucking mask, no point.
I
I can't breathe in this fucking thing.
All right, let's do it.
Well, first of all, let me listen. This mask right here, Gus, can you hand me the? I don't mean to I don't want to come off as insensitive, but this mask says that
it pertains to LeBron.
It's LeBron James.
Yeah, LeBron
Is it
James,
supposed to be? It's supposed to be LeBron, right?
Yeah. That's kind of
picture.
That's kind of strange, though. I mean, it's blue.
I'm gonna be honest,
it's
bro.
pretty cool, but I mean,
As it was here, I tell you, that's some play by LeBron James.
And the buzz lasted for about half a minute, like you said.
I don't know.
It's a blue mask. Like,
We taking up.
I don't know. It looks kind of. Well, it looks a little insensitive to me.
A little bit. It's really insensitive, actually. But yeah, he's right. It says here LeBron James. Where'd you get these masks from?
Like Walmart. Either way,
Okay.
we just dressed up for Halloween. Nothing too crazy.
Let's put these here. Yeah, I like this mask, though.
I was gonna hug it, baby.
My fucking
hair, it's the
nose.
hair, it's the hair.
Breathe through that shit, dude.
Thank you, Gus. All right, let's go with their second story.
The second story. Let's see. Honestly, it's the most recent one, and I barely remember it. But
What's good? What happened? Talk to me.
You take to the symbol.
so
It's just
I'm
orange
going to
juice.
sleep. I'm in the living room. I'm sleeping in the living room at the time, and I hear so we alarms the house, and I want to say that it was like after playing COD. So this is we as guys, we play COD from like 11 to like 2.
Oh yeah, are you gonna tell a story about your neighbor getting robbed, or is this another one?
No, this is my panel one.
Oh fuck! Here we go.
My panel one. So
Here we go.
we're playing COD. We probably got off like around 2:00. My security panel.
Oh yeah.
The one like ADT type shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
And this is why I'm sleeping at the couch at the time. And
Wait, why were you on the couch? Different story for a different
I
day.
got back problems, baby.
Same.
So, and I'm brushing my head, and I'm about to doze off, and I hear with the like that beep.
Fuck! I got scared too. I was like, oh fuck.
I hear alarm whatever that shit says. Alarm deactivate
This thing
basement
keeps
door.
like turning off on us, but I keep hitting record. I'll have to piece it together.
Damn it.
Keep
So
going.
the panel says in the basement, because we have one in the basement, says alarm disactivated, garage door.
Right.
Wait. So the panel says the garage door was deactivated.
No, the panel that's next to the garage door is deactivated. So the alarm was deactivated by that panel.
Oh, fuck no.
Yeah, so...
Were you there?
So somebody
Yeah,
tried to come in, or somebody tried? Yeah, I mean,
So was your garage door open?
No, it's just the alarm got disarmed. The house alarm got disarmed. And
But you alarmed it.
I alarmed it. So the only way to alarm it is by panel in the garage door.
right.
Or the panel in the master room, or by cell phone. But it'll say, the panel will tell you
From where it came from.
yeah, whatever it came
So like
Where did it come from?
So let's say you do it from your phone. It'll say panel alarmed from phone.
Yes.
If you do it from the master, panel alarm
Yes.
from master. If you do it from the garage, panel alarm from garage.
Yes.
And when you disarm it, it says the same.
the same thing.
But
So
where
I'm
did it
putting
come
that.
from?
I'm going to sleep, and I hear the disarmed
sound, yeah.
garage door, blah blah blah.
Ooh, fuck.
And there's no beep, like, so no one's opening the door, no one's doing nothing. And then I'm like, fuck that, close my eyes and I go to sleep.
What the fuck? So you could have died.
And I was like, nah, peace. So he ain't catching me. I'm awake.
Yo.
Literally, you own guns.
Yo.
But maybe the gun was upstairs. I'm gonna shoot through a fucking ghost. So, but that was like, fucking, I was like, oh, I'm going to sleep. I'm going to sleep.
So this is the thing, like, let me ask you guys before we hop into more stories. So like, when you're going through shit, right? Even when I was a kid going through that situation or any situation, my first thought is always the logical. So it's always like, oh, it's someone. Or it's someone's breaking in, someone's intruding, or are you guys the same, or does your mind go instantly ghost, paranormal?
No.
Because I know people, like, for example, like your panel, the first thing I would think is, yo, my fucking alarm, my garage door is open and someone's trying to get in.
I mean, it's garage. I don't know if ghosts prefer garage doors or.
But that's what I'm saying. Like,
My house, and it says it's a townhouse. No, I don't know. But that shit, that's like the last thing I think about. My old house, yeah, like I hear shit and I'm like, Fantasma.
Phantasma?
Yeah, that shit.
Your house, your
No, Alexandria house.
I knew it was a little. I felt something shady about the house.
Because it's big. It's fucking the fucking.
No, not in a
location's
bad
a
way.
little
Not. I didn't think anything in
scary.
a bad way. But I just thought that sometimes when it's quiet at night, it's eerie. I mean, if I was there at night,
bro, pulling up to his house, like his driveway, that
dark.
street,
yeah.
Oh,
that's
dark.
fucking scary
Oh,
as
dark.
fuck.
And there's an alley. There's a little forest.
People used to smoke their red
John
there.
No, just,
I'm not gonna go to school because
I remember. So not really a scary story, but when I was living over there, we used to have a parrot. My parents used to have like five.
Rudy,
parrots.
is it
No,
Rudy?
but it was a white cock. It was a white umbrella.
He hated.
cockatoo
Yeah, they hated
Willie.
me. He hated me. He hated me.
Really?
yeah.
Whenever he was even be like, you dance like this, dude. He's like,
Like Papioso.
I was working security at the time, and the one thing I hated was my parents or whoever that fucking lived there used to leave the basement door open. So I'd walk from the garage, from the kitchen, to go upstairs. You cross the basement door, and it's fucking wide open. And that parrot at the time was by my back door, and the only thing it knew how to say was hi, but it didn't say hi. It said hi. So every time I passed that garage, that basement door, he said it.
I would die.
Bro, the fucking shiver that behind.
Wait, but why would? So he always said it.
Yeah, I used to work 3 to 11, so I get home like at 12:15, 12:30.
Oh,
so and everyone's already knocked out. So I walked through the kitchen. I don't know why. I never turned on the lights anyway. I just walked, and I guess he feels me walking. He's like, "Hi."
You'd be like, huh?
Dead ass. That's the only thing that parrot said though.
This is totally off topic, but I saw your parrot without any fucking feathers.
What?
He was like, "Rah!"
Peter, you better get on it. No, he's talking about Rudy.
the other
Rudy. Like,
R.I.P. Rudy.
Yeah, Rudy was like, dude, all of a sudden,
no, we gave her away.
he was the one that drove to soccer practice all the time, and I would go to his house after class, and we would drive sometimes. I would never forget this, dude. I walk in the day before, he had a feather. He had a bunch of feathers. The next day, that motherfucker plugged those fuckers, and he would look like a freaking chicken.
No, but that parrot, that was a macaw, man. She'd be like, what the fuck? What the fuck?
Really?
Yeah, she's like, hello. What are you doing? No, she was a trip, bro. She was a trip.
Did you guys like what? How did you guys get it to talk?
No, we rescued her from another foster. She knew some words, and the what the fuck part is I saw a video on YouTube, and it was another macaw saying, what the fuck, and I just kept on making her hear that shit.
Here, bitch, listen.
Listen, so
Hey, Peter, there you go.
yo, after that, she was like, what the fuck? And I don't know why, every time my mom used to vacuum, she'd fucking spaz out, like, what the fuck? What are you doing? Yo, that parrot, yo.
I'm fucking weak.
Yes.
I guess it's time for my second story. What was that?
We talking spooky. We laugh.
Yeah, for real.
We laugh.
But I mean, it's just
We're just vibing right now. We're just vibing. So there was a time that I was always going to the hospital to visit my mom.
Permito.
I'm sorry. I'm telling my mom.
I was like,
Because she had appendicitis. So they had to
Appendicitis.
they had to take
How
out her
many
appendix
times you go to fucking hospital for that?
because it almost bursted. So she had to go to the hospital. She was in the hospital for like a week. Don't you remember?
I remember, bro.
Thank you. You're a good friend. Yeah, you won't get.
Wait, were we friends already?
Yes. What do you mean? This,
I don't remember.
This is Mason. See, this guy. Is he really my best friend? Anyways,
Birds.
so basically, I would have to go spend the night there or go late night and be there, but so she, how back then before COVID it was split by like a little curtain. So the hospital was split with two patients, and it was the Inova in Springfield. So she had to spend the night there a couple times, like I would say 4 days, and I spent 2. We got to know this lady. Her name was Barbara. And she was nice. She was a nice lady. All of a sudden, I would ask, "Oh, how's Barbara?" She's not here no more. But they wouldn't because it's violation.
The privacy zone.
Privacy, yeah. They wouldn't say that she passed away. They wouldn't say she passed away.
Gotcha. That was my next question.
Yeah, they wouldn't say she passed away. So I'm giving you the spoiler at the end for this reason. But I would ask, "Oh, how's Barbara?" She passed. She passed. She's like, they didn't say she passed away. She's like, "Oh, she's not here anymore." Oh, okay, whatever. Maybe in your mind, your first thought is like, "Oh my gosh, she died," because she looked perfectly fine. She looked perfectly fine. She looked healthy. But
What if she just got discharged?
oh, that's what I was thinking. So, I fell asleep one night with my mom in the hospital, and she was knocked out, and she heard it too. She heard it too. We hear Barbara in the other curtain talking. That was clear, but when you're so sleepy, that's the lady talking, whatever. But I had forgotten I had asked about Barbara earlier that day. And I'm like, oh, that's Barbara. Because she talked to her, I think she talked to somebody on the phone late at night, and she would have a laugh like, like she would laugh. And then she would go after, and you would hear the cough. The next day, I'm like, oh, I open up. I'm like, hey, Barbara, you here? Nobody was there.
Blank bed.
Nobody was there. And I asked the nurse. I was like, hey, was Barbara here or somebody here? Let's say, no, it was just you and your mom.
My fucking balls was dropped.
Yeah, dude, it was like that. Hey, dude, I felt the shiver. I felt the shiver. And I was like, oh, what the fuck? And my mom was like, yeah, I heard her. But
So
it was
Barbara?
probably her spirit, bro. It was probably
So Barbara did die.
Yeah, she did die.
Awesome, man.
She was like, this nurse,
Did
she's
they
like,
confirm that with you? Or
I
you
asked.
just assumed?
I asked the nurse. I don't want to get her in trouble. I'm not gonna give her names, but this was years ago. She was like, yeah, she can't be here. She passed away. Yeah, I was like, wow.
Rest in peace, Barbara.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Wow.
That to this day I still think I'm like, damn, I heard her legit. I heard her loud and clear.
And that's another question before we go into like another story. Like when you hear shit, like I said, my shit is always like just I'm logical first, and then I'll let my mind kind of wander. So like if I hear shit, sometimes I hear shit and I just think I'm hearing shit.
Yep.
Like it's in my head. I don't think ghost. or
Yeah, I
spirit.
agree.
You know what I'm saying? Like maybe you're so used to hearing the laugh that you just imagine.
At that moment, I thought that, but my mom heard it too.
Oh shit, my fucking
That's what I was
heart.
saying. My mom heard it too.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, fuck.
My mom heard it as well. It was like clear as day. She was talking. I don't remember what she was talking about, but I heard the laugh. Like she coughed. Like she would cough.
What?
Like she would cough. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
Barbara, please rest my
Yeah,
soul.
and my mom got out the next day. I didn't sleep over that night. I came till late night. I asked, "Did you hear that again?" She's like, "No, I didn't hear anything." And yeah, we went out. Yeah, Barbara passed away.
Dude, that's crazy. That's a crazy story.
Yeah,
That's really good though.
Especially in the hospital.
yeah, dude. Hospital shit. Yeah, dude. People pass away in the hospital a lot.
I mean,
That's true. A lot of people pass away in the hospital. It could be
Imagine like
hearing some random.
Isn't your cousin a nurse at a hospital?
ER nurse.
Yeah, dude. That's even.
I actually saw her today. We had lunch.
Oh, really? What is she doing? Shout out Christine.
She had crazy stories.
Really?
I hate
Your turn. Also, tell me your story. Bring it home.
So I will tell my last story and then we can shoot the shit about other stuff. But I was in Norfolk. So I went to...
Cut before you start.
Yeah.
Every time you say Norfolk, because I visited him at his college days, I'll never forget about Chantouche.
Said two
It's
shit.
Chantouche.
Touche was
I go visit
my
him.
roommate.
Yeah.
My third roommate.
Yeah, he was a party boy. Let's put him party boy. I went to visit him and I wanted to bring him a gift and I brought him liquor. You know, his college days. I was like, "Hey man, you mind if I get a shot of that?" Daniel was like in the back. He was like, but me, you know, I'm a nice ass kid. Back then, I was like, "Yeah man, go ahead."
He chugged the whole thing.
He filled it up to the top. That's his shot. That was his
It
shot.
was crazy, dude.
He filled it up to the top, dude. To the top.
He actually like legit had substance abuse issues.
You think? Really?
No, like legit.
Oh,
he would
really?
be drunk from like the moment he would wake up to the moment he would fall.
Wow.
And like I was never close to him to the point where like I said, "Yo, like get help." But like one time we had an instance where like he was just stumbling out of his room. Like, and it was like, dude, 10 in the morning.
What?
And I was gonna go shower and he's like stumbling out of his room. I'm like, "Bro, you good?" He's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Bro, like I don't want to like overstep, but like you definitely gotta like
Yeah.
you shouldn't be like drinking this heavy at 10 in the morning." He's like, "Shit." He's trying to like tell me to shut up, like it's none of my business. So I was like, "Okay, whatever."
See you at graduation.
I try to tell you like we help, you know, like you need, if you want help, like you should get help.
Yeah. Every time I think when you say Norfolk, it gives me like that same spot.
Yeah, so like my first year, well, I was in Norfolk, but I wasn't living in Norfolk. So my first semester, my first year, I lived in Virginia Beach.
with
actually.
Rudy.
Virginia Beach, yeah.
No, Rudy or what's his name? What's your uncle's
Rolly.
name? Rolly.
Cousin.
There you go. Your cousin, yeah.
So this didn't happen in like the house that I was living in, but it happened in the area I was at. So the drive from school to like to the house I was staying at in Virginia Beach was like 30 minutes, give or take, kind of like from here to like Arlington, right? More in Fairfax, just for perspective. So I had a late class, like a 7 something class that ends, those classes that you have once a week that are like 4 hours.
Yep.
So that's like a 7 p.m. to like a 10 p.m. class, right? And then usually like if you have a really dope professor, he'll do class for like an hour and a half and then go home, you know? Because he or sometimes like there's longer classes because there's more material. So this professor was like really like very strict on like time. So like we would always run the clock till the end, and I hated those professors.
I had a professor.
I hated those because like you wanted to do shit, and it was a Thursday night class. So like Thursday nights were like
Shout out to ODU heads, The Edge.
yes, yeah. Thursday night at the Edge was dope, but like Thursday night was always like, especially if you didn't have class Friday, you were getting fucking lit Thursday night. So I did have a class Friday, but it was a 2 p.m. class. So like I used to sleep in and then fucking do whatever I wanted. So people were going out. People were going out that night. I don't think it was. I don't know where it was at, but they were going out, and I wanted to go, but the professor kind of ran the class till 10, and I was like, "Fuck it," like I'll just go out tomorrow night. So I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna get something to eat, and then I'm gonna head back. And I usually would eat in campus, or I would like get something on the way and then eat in the road.
Rico.
No, I would get like cookout.
Cookout.
But
Even better.
So I was like, fuck it, let's go. So I wanted to stay in campus, but I was like, I'm too fucking lazy to walk because my building was here and the building was like where the food was, like fucking a whole long ass walk on the opposite direction. So I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna just go home. So I go in the parking lot and I leave and I'm heading down and I'm driving. And usually in Virginia Beach, like they're near on Independence Boulevard, there's like every fast food chain you can think of.
Right.
McDonald's, Wendy's, whatever. So I was like, you know what, we have like a 24-hour Subway, which is what we don't have here. So like a Subway here closes like at 10 o'clock and then it's done. Yeah. But over there they had a 24-hour Subway. So those were dope, right? Because like Subway's dope.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Decent.
So I'm gonna get Subway. So this is like maybe like 10 minutes away from the house that I was staying at. Mm-hmm. And I pull in, fucking Basillo Subway. I was like, is this bitch open? Like, what am I doing?
Fuck.
I'm like, this is crazy. Like, I'm looking in the back and I hear the Subway music playing, like the fucking like elevator music they play. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, oh, this bitch is open. It's definitely open. And I'm waiting and I'm waiting and I'm waiting and I'm waiting. I'm like, hello? Mm-hmm. Nah. Nobody's saying shit.
Nothing.
Nobody's saying shit. I'm like,
fuck that.
Well, fuck this. I'm leaving. I'm gonna go somewhere else.
Fuck yeah.
I go like, fuck it. These fucking guys being lazy. And then as I'm ready to go, I'm like, I hear hold on, sir. I'll be there in a second. Mm-hmm. I'm like, oh, okay, fuck it.
They're clapping cheeks in the back.
I don't know. But it was one lady. That's all I heard. One lady. And she said she spoke very politely. She's like, "Sorry, sir, I'll be there in a minute." I'm like, "Oh, okay, cool." But I thought it was really weird in my head because like I've been to that Subway many times, many times,
right?
And sometimes like really late, sometimes really early, like.
Well, you never seen this lady before, then?
I don't recognize the voice because I got close with the lady. I was close with the people who the normal people. Yeah. And it was like it was this African American lady, and she was super nice. She was so dope, and that's who I thought I was gonna bump into. Mm-hmm. Right. But it was like a different voice.
Like, who are you?
It sounded like a white woman. Mm-hmm. Right. And it was like, whatever. I don't know who works here, so like I'm not gonna assume. I just thought it was like different. So I'm like, okay, waiting again. I was like, damn, fuck. From the moment she told me that, it was like already like 3 or 4 minutes. So I was like, almost 5 minutes. I've been in this.
Hurry the hell up!
I've been in the restaurant like 10 minutes.
I would have left. I'm impatient when it comes to food. I'm impatient.
No, but like, I've been to that spot all the time, and like. A Subway, like it's simple compared to like eating.
Of course, they come in.
Fucking like, would you rather eat a Big Mac or like a 6-inch? Like maybe it's whatever.
Big chicken with Big Mac sauce.
Not everybody has 6-packs like you.
Big chicken with Big Mac sauce.
God damn it! Let me get back to this.
Ooh, fantasma.
So I was like, okay. Subway. Wait. I'm like, hello. Oh, it's okay. I'm just gonna head home. That's what I say. I'm the only motherfucker.
Of course.
And she's like, and then I get a fast response. No, I'll be there in 1 second. I'm sorry.
Because she's stabbing somebody right there. Okay. Oh, fuck.
And then I'm like, fuck it, fine. I'm gonna wait 1 fucking more minute.
Or she's slurping at something.
And then I notice it gets like eerily quiet. Like eerily quiet.
But you're there for like 15 minutes now.
No. Dude, I would have gone home.
Even the music even the music, like
through the window by the fire.
oh fuck no. There's bro, it's almost like. Have you ever? I don't know if you've ever been in one of those like, ding, like it's like when you hear when your ears get rung.
I can't.
And it's very like.
I can't.
Like mute. Everything kind of goes mute except the.
I can't walk to my car alone.
The earring.
Okay, well,
So I'm like, why is it so quiet? Like it's almost like there was ringing in my ears,
talking.
like ring, and I look around and it's quiet, and I look around and I'm like, dude, there's 0 people in the parking lot. There's 0, and there's fucking. It's a busy street, so like there was not a fucking car, nothing, just my car. And it was like fucking like you could hear a fucking pin drop. And I'm looking around, I'm like, I think I just stepped into like a different dimension or something.
No
I
way.
swear to you, I swear it felt like that. I was
No
like,
way.
I felt like I was in a
Twilight Zone.
like a Twilight Zone type. Like I traveled to like 2027. I don't know what happened. I was like, yeah, I'm getting the fuck out of here. I fucking open the door. I get in the car, and I'm like, I'm so like shocked for a bit. Let me just stay in the car for a second.
And the lights are off.
Dude, at the moment I get into the car, I close my eyes, I open them, and then I hear like, car movements and car moving and car shit. And I'm like, I'm gonna just stand here and I'm gonna fucking look in the fucking subway because you can still see through the subway. I'm gonna see if this lady comes out. I sit for 2 more minutes, nobody's coming out. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna get the
ladies at your door.
I'm gonna get the fucking. Oh, chill.
Yeah.
That would have been crazy.
Do you still want your sandwich, sir? Oh, it's you in the back.
Oh, fuck.
In the back.
So I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. I have another story too, but I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. So I get out of here, and I start driving away. And then the next day, I'm too scared to like fucking ever go to that subway again at that really late time. And so I go one time, I go back to the subway, and I knew the lady was working there because I saw her car. And every time I would go late, I recognized her car.
Yeah.
And then I remembered I was the only fucking car in that lot.
Yeah.
Which fucking car? Who was working that night? And so I asked her, yo, 2 nights ago, I came to this subway. And nobody attended to me, and someone from the back.
What did she say?
I'm like, fuck, man, let me finish.
I'm fucking scared right now.
She was like, I asked her, I came, I wanted a sandwich, but someone kept speaking to me from the back, but didn't come out to make my sandwich. But I never saw any car out there besides mine. Mm-hmm. And she said, kid you not. Shut up! Kid you not.
I got scared. You fucking bitch.
Kid you not, bro. Kid you not. This guy's getting scared.
Just fucking say it.
Kid you not.
That's why you want to watch scary movies, bro.
Kid you not. She said we closed early that day.
What?
My fucking balls dropped, bro. Kid you not. Oh no, a couple days ago we closed early because our owner told us that some bullshit she told me. She's like, we closed early. We closed at 8 p.m. Mind you, when I went to that subway, it was like fucking 1:30 a.m.
What the fuck?
I was like, nah, you're lying to me. It's like, no, because I was here at 1:30 and it was open. She was like, no. Are you serious? I'm gonna talk to the owner. I'm gonna report this to the owner. Maybe someone was breaking in. I'm like, swear to you, 1:30, the fucking lights were on,
no
the
way.
music was on, and someone was in the back speaking to me. She's like, I'm gonna tell the owner. Thank you for letting me know.
What the fuck? You could have died.
I don't know who the fuck it was. It could have been a ghost. Could have been fucking someone robbing him.
You solved the crime.
It could have been something.
Through the window. Stop. You scared me once. You can't do it again.
have another one, dude. I don't know if you guys want to hear it.
I don't know. My balls are fucking crunched.
This one's not that scary.
What is it about?
Someone almost got human trafficked in front of me.
Oh yeah, I love that one. I love that one. I fucking love that one. Yes.
I'll be quick.
Change names.
Of course. I'll be quick. So I was at ODU again. And there was this girl I met at a party. And
don't get jealous, Julie.
This is before you.
Chill out.
And so she lived. Like I said, I lived at that time in Virginia Beach, and she lived in Hampton. And we met at a party at ODU, and we would travel. Like when we started like talking and shit, we would meet sometimes like halfway, or sometimes she would come to Virginia Beach. We'd meet at Norfolk, or I would go to Hampton. But one thing that she always, if she ever crossed to Virginia Beach, she would always ask me to like pick her up.
Right.
Because she didn't like driving through. She didn't like bridges in general.
She had bridgeophobia.
Yeah, she had bridgeophobia and like tunnel. The tunnel, you know, the tunnel that connects you from.
That goes underwater and shit.
Yeah.
I just made that word up.
Okay, I don't fucking know, dude.
Bridgeophobia.
So she would rather have someone drive. She would rather have someone.
He just goes bridgeophobia.
I don't fucking know, dude. Wait.
Okay, keep
it
on,
could be
okay,
a real word, dude.
It could be, but I fucking made it in my head. Okay, so go.
So, she never liked traveling past a certain time under the tunnel, right? She had, like you said, bridgeophobia. So at the time, like when I told you I lived in Virginia Beach, I lived with like a family friend, and his wife was very picky about like having company over, so, especially female company. And they had a dog, a Doberman, and that Doberman was like not very friendly, only to like males, but like other females, very iffy. Except the mom, the wife, and the grandma that lived there too. So I brought someone over before at one point, and she got bit by the dog. So I was like, I'm never fucking bringing anybody here. So like, if I'm ever gonna like do it, it would be like.
Oh, that boxer dog bit.
Is it Doberman or Boxer? Boxer. You're right, it's a Boxer.
Well, yeah, I remember because I went to his house to visit him.
So
So why are you jealous?
To visit him.
Oh God.
So every time we like met up late night, it would always be like in the car, right? And it would always be. She would always make me. She
like the dirty time.
She would always make me go to Hampton, and we would meet up at this AMC. If anybody's been to Hampton, there's this AMC. I forgot what exit it is, but it's like shortly after you get off the tunnel, you get into Hampton. It's like near the Target. It's like passing the Target. Whoever's from the 757, they'll know.
I know.
And there's an AMC there, and that parking lot is fucking huge, bro. And like you could park in the fucking way back, and like it's almost like imagine it's not even like Springfield Mall, because Springfield Mall, like you can park in the back where like the Tesla shits are, but you're on the main road, so people are gonna see you. You park in the way back, and it's just forest until you hit the main road, right? So it's very more discreet, more quiet, and we were doing this like 3 times a week. Meet up at that parking lot, talk, and then whatever, you know?
Bridgeophobia.
Yeah. So, there was one time that we had agreed to meet, and I was running a little late. I was like, okay, whatever. So I usually get there before her. I usually would get there, and then she would get there, and then we would go in one car. But this time she got there before me. Yeah. And I got there, and I was calling her. As I was pulling up, because that's what she would always call me as she would pull up. She's like, I'm pulling up, and I'll be like, I'm over here. So I did the same. I was like, yo, I'm pulling up. She was like, "Oh, I'm not in the back yet. I'm over here, closer." She was closer to the actual theater, like right here. It was like a section here, a road that divided the parking spots, and another section here of parking spots. We would always park in the end, but this time she was closer to the theater. Okay. And I was pulling up in my little fucking Hyundai Accent, and I see her car. I spot. I'm like, "Oh, I see you," and then I see another car directly, bro, like right next to her, like a dark, blacked out. It was an American like car, but it wasn't like a Dodge, right? It was like not like a cop car, kind of like it looked kind of like a cop car, but it didn't have like that old school look. I don't know what make it was, but it was black.
Was it like Ford sedan? Van?
No. It was kind of like a cop car.
Okay.
4-door.
Okay.
Pero it didn't have that old school look like a cop car.
Okay.
I know it was American for sure. It wasn't anything foreign. So I'm like, and she has her lights off, and I'm pulling in, and I'm like, oh, okay, let's go to the back. And as I'm pulling in, as I'm getting down the road, she turns her lights on. Boom, her lights go on, and I see him, and we're on the phone, and then the guy next to her, or whoever's next to her, his lights go on. Mm-hmm. And I find that a little weird.
Fuck.
So I feel like at the time, because I had something going on with someone else, I felt like I was getting ambushed. Mm-hmm. Like I felt like, something's going on. Like I'm about to get fucked up.
Yeah, you're about to get fucked.
And she had a boyfriend.
Oh.
So I felt, I'm fucked. I'm about to get fucking jumped. Mm-hmm. Like I'm about to get fucking beat up.
The 757. Anyways. Yeah.
So I'm like, yo, fuck that. I'm like, I asked her, I'm like, yo, be honest with me, because we had a good like honest relationship about what we were. I was like, yo, be honest with me. Did you bring someone with you? And I'm slowing down, like super slow now. At this point, I'm like, don't even want to hear that. I don't even want to get to that section. I'm like, she's like, what the fuck are you talking about? Who the fuck would I bring? So she starts pulling out, and she starts crossing the street and driving to the back of the theater, and the car does the same, following her.
Right.
And I'm like, yo, I don't know who the fuck you brought. I don't know what you're trying to do, but like, there's a legit car following you to the back of the theater, or to the back of the parking lot where you're parking. She's like, shut the fuck up. Stop playing games with me. Are you coming? What the fuck are you doing?
Why don't you just look at the rearview mirror?
She did. She's like, what are you talking about? I'm like, look to your left. She looks to her left, and she sees, as she parks, the car parks with her. Right next to her. She's like, oh shit, who's that? Is that you?
Oh,
are you in a different car?
Fuck.
Are you playing games with me? I'm like, I'm not fucking playing games with you. That's not me. Who the fuck is that? She's like, I don't know. I thought that was you. I'm like, what? She's like, is that you? Are you playing games with me?
What the? Nah, dude, nah.
Dude, I was like, okay, I'm being set up.
You left the scene!
Dude.
You left the scene?
I left, but I felt bad.
I would have left. I would have been like, all right.
Yeah, right? Because that sucks, right?
It's hell.
Who thinks... so I'm like...
If both sides are creeping and then motherfucker, the guy's testing her ass out, you go in, yo, you banging my girl?
Oh, fuck. Yeah, catch you with the undies on.
That's why I was like, yeah, fuck this. This is not... and I hung up. And I was like, fuck this. She's trying to fucking catch me. And then she calls me. She's like, what the fuck are you doing? Who the fuck is this person next to me? There's two people in this car next to me. Who the fuck are they? Is that you?
Oh, wow.
I'm like, that's not me. Who the fuck are they? I'm like, you must know them. They're there with you, literally parked with you, and they moved with you. They fucking moved to the back with you. Are you trying to fucking set me up? She's like, what the fuck are you talking about? Who the fuck are they? Who the fuck are they? They're telling me to come here. Who the fuck are they? She's like, they're motioning to come here. Because when we finally got back in the car, I'll explain that. So I'm like, this time there was like a little drive around that leads you to outside of the theater, and I drove around it, and I was so panicked, bro, because first of all, like you said, I didn't want to fucking get beat up or whatever. Right. Second of all, I didn't want to get my own shit blown up, like my own shit going on. Third of all, I shouldn't be here. I'm gonna bug out of here.
Yeah, you bastard.
She was like, no, I don't know who these people are. I swear to you, you're scaring me. I don't know who these people are. But I feel bad. I'm like, fuck, shit. So I turn back around. and I drive. I'm like, I got to do something, so I'm gonna stay in the car and I'm gonna drive. I drive and I pull up next to her on the other side. She looks at me literally. I see her eyes, terrified. She's like trying to say shit. I'm like, oh no, she's legit scared.
Yeah.
She's legit scared. She's like, she's legit scared.
Yeah.
She's legit scared, and the car starts pulling out. Takes off. The car speeds the fuck off. And I'm like, what the fuck? So in my head, I'm like, so we're gonna do this one? No, but legit. Then at that point, I go to her.
Same.
So I go to the car. I go into her car, and I'm like, yo, are you okay? She's like, yo, I don't know who. There was 2 dudes in that car, and they were signaling me to come here. I don't know who the fuck they were. I thought it was you. I thought you were playing a prank on me. I thought you were joking. I don't know what the fuck was going on. I got so fucking scared. I was this close to calling the cops. I don't know what the fuck was going on. I'm like, dude, I thought you were fucking
trying to murder me.
Trying to fucking play me.
Right.
So
what the fuck?
yeah, dude. So then at that point,
how was it after though? Nah. With that adrenaline?
No. We never went back to that spot, bro.
No.
We never went back.
Blink twice, baby. Blink twice.
No, I swear to you, we never went. After that scare, bro.
Before you don't get my man tonight. Don't make him sleep on the couch.
After that, never went back to that spot, bro. That shit was creepy. Like in the moment, creepy. Because when it got really creepy for me was like when all of the suspicion of like her trying to trap me. When I pulled up, bro, and I looked to my left, and you know when you look in like you pull up to the car, you look to your left.
Yeah.
If there's 3 cars lined up, you can see like the car was blacked out and the windows look tinted.
Yeah.
But when you get close, you can actually see through. So I look to my left, I see her like asustada, bro.
Right.
I've never seen anybody that fucking like. Either she was that or she was a really good actress, but that she looks scared. And when I look back and I see 2 fucking dudes, I couldn't really tell what. I just know they were male because of the build, and there was no long hair. And the moment I look and they look at me, that's when they pulled. They're like, oh yeah, fuck, I'm out of here. But when I saw that chick's face, bro, I was like, yo, no way.
Superhero.
Fuck.
Not a superhero, but I almost left her.
Oh shit.
You saved the day.
Yeah, dude.
Fuck. My hero. What?
you, baby.
I
can be a hero, baby.
This is a good pod. This is a good episode. Actually, I like that story a lot.
Because I tell it all the time.
That's one of my favorite.
Fucking.
It's true. No, it didn't happen.
It could have been like.
Would be lying.
It could have been like fucking.
You could have see her today, next day, you're like, yo, what happened to so and so?
Never saw her. Could have never seen her again, bro. She could have been just somewhere
in fucking
Europe,
dude. You don't know who the fuck those dudes were.
Yeah, no, you're right, bro.
Don't call me a hero, because I almost left that chick.
You're still a hero because you gave her some good.
Oh. This is before you. Stop.
Don't get my man into trouble.
Guys, this is bad audio. We can't use this anymore.
Clip it out, Gus. Clip it out. All right.
No, I don't know.
No, wait. We're gonna say, stay tuned for episode 8. We're gonna do a Christmas tree. No. I think so. Yeah, it's about an hour clip. It's been an hour. Yeah.
Cool. Is anything you gotta say or you want to add, bro?
No, man. It's just...
We got 2 more episodes left, right?
Yeah, to the big reunion, you know.
Big
Thanksgiving special, Christmas special, and that's it, right?
We want to get all the dudes on there.
We'll try to if somebody stops,
We got guys that are camera shy. We got guys that are working so
Yeah,
much.
I'm talking to you, big guy.
Guys that live 80,000 miles away.
One guy who's like, my stomach hurts, I can't come.
And one guy that's sick every single time.
Go on that says, hey, I live in Fredericksburg too now. I can't come. Not you. Not you.
Vecino.
Yeah, his neighbor Franco.
Franco, shout out Franco. Fuerza.
Yeah, 2 more episodes to go. Let's see what we got.
Boys.
See what we
I
got.
actually like this little quick.
This was good. This was good. We had a guest, but she popped her tire or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Whatever. All right. Well, have a good night, guys.
Yeah.
Good night, guys. We'll see you episode 8.
Episode 7. Peace.